Hello, guys. Welcome to the Overtime Sports Show, an interactive virtual sports show. Thank you for joining us today. As always, we tell you to like, share, comment. It's important to us. I'm AV.
What up?
102.1 Praise 92.
Hey,
what up, homie?
I'm on the air right now. I'm doing two things at one time. It's all good, baby. I'm ready to talk some sports. And if you hear me
some tickets
on the radio, it's because of I'm doing my thing.
Are you giving away anything? You giving away some tickets or something?
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, we
Here's you.
That. It's gonna be good. You know, Ocean of Soul is in there. Got a lot to talk about. A lot is going on. The Astros played earlier today. Football season is officially kicked off. We've got some boxing news we're going to get into. Definitely want to send a shout out to University of Houston's head track coach Leroy Barrow's son died. Cameron died on Monday at the age of 26 years old. Of course, you know, he won a national championship in the 100 meters. So our thoughts and prayers are with the Burrell family, man. It's sad when we lose a young man at such an early age.
Yeah, that's Leroy Burrell, him and his wife won gold. I believe it's the Barcelona Olympics. And you know, he's coached his son. I still haven't heard they haven't released the cause of death, but it's just a tragedy. Like you said, 26 years old. I mean, the kid was fast. He was an all-state runner. I mean, it's an unthinkable news.
Yeah, man. You know, to think of it, and we just want to send. I imagine as a father and a mother, you know, that's one of the most difficult moments in your life. Never lost a child, but to see somebody experience that, I know it's definitely a hard thing to deal with. So our thoughts and prayers are with them. Unique, appreciate you checking in. Man, let's dive right in, bro. Deshaun Watson is not going to play the Texans' first preseason game coming up against the Packers, but he has been practicing. He's been out here. He's been throwing a little extra this past week. I'm still not buying into it. Deshaun is gone in my book.
I know. I think, did you see the other day when he met with the GM on the sideline? They were just sitting there chopping it up. It looked like a great conversation. I don't know what they said. They didn't talk about, what you eat last night. I don't know.
Right.
I still have hope that Deshaun Watson is going to play this year for the Texans. Even Adam Schefter from ESPN said that, a lot of people think he won't, but it's still up in the air.
Yeah, because the possibility, we know the Texans right now, they're hardballing, playing hardball. They're not returning phone calls. If they are, the deals that are on the table, they don't like it. Nick Caserio and David Culley, our head coach, they want Deshaun to stay. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like if they could kind of stall him out, I think what they're trying to do, hopefully he'll change his mind. As of right now, his camp keeps making it known that Deshaun wants out. And so I'm going to ride that train until I see number 4 hit the field and quarterback for the Texans. For me right now, I think he's out of there. But, we're getting ready for our first preseason game. It's going to be interesting. Tyrod Taylor, David Mills, and Jeff Driscoll.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers ain't playing. In the first preseason game, usually it's just people who they want to see who could probably be a second stringer, third stringer around there. But now with only 3 games, though, normally that 4th game was who was going to make the team, who's going to work at McDonald's the next week. But we'll see what happens. I mean,
good. Hey, good question, Willie. I don't know when I sleep. Soon, hopefully. I've been all over the place. Yeah, I've been all over. But my thing is this. I think, our team is going to be pretty much a run the football first type team. We got 80,000 running backs. I'm curious to see what we're going to get out of our running backs in the preseason game, man. I think if you ask me, it looked like it's probably going to be 70% to 30% as far as run the pass. I was watching some of the practices with Tyrod Taylor, and it was like he throwing to the running backs coming out of the backfield, side to side, and throwing it to the tight end about 5 yards. I'm like, oh, no.
West Coast offense, what they going to do?
Oh, man. So, I don't put too much stock in preseason, but I'm just curious to see how the defense will respond and what we'll get out of it. I'm still, call me first overall pick AV, because that's what I'm looking for with our Texans.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I can't really doubt you on that, but I still have hopes that Deshaun Watson, if he does play this year, we're not going to be the last place team. I guarantee that.
Oh,
if he doesn't play,
we'll be 6 and 10.
I don't know what they're going to do, but
yeah, man, come on. Hey, Tyrod, much love to you, brother. We got nothing but love for you here in H, but we deal in realities. We know if Tyrod Taylor is the quarterback of anybody's football team, don't expect to win the Super Bowl.
Well, no, I don't expect to go to the Super Bowl. At least compete on Sunday afternoon. You don't want to just show up and get drubbed every Sunday, no?
what is
show up.
What is competing to you though with this squad that we have?
I'm okay with losing, 17, 24-17, or but I don't want to lose 55-7 and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to be embarrassed. If we lose, we lose, but at least make it competitive, at least,
Yeah, I mean, it's NFL players, so I don't think they'll get blowed out like that. But I don't think it's gonna be pretty. But who knows? We'll leave it on the field. It's any given Sunday. We know the theme. Anything could happen on a Sunday. Man, we lost a Hall of Fame coach. Whew. Bobby Bowden. Listen, when I grew up, I was doing this. I wanted to actually go to Florida State just because of the Seminoles and them doing that during the games. I wanted to be a part of it. But one of the legendary coaches was able to win several national championships with Florida State. Definitely made an impact on football. Kind of changed the way we looked at football, college football across the world. Yeah,
I mean, shout out to my man Travis Johnson, former Texan, man.
Yes,
he
sir.
played for Bobby Bowden. He put up a couple posts, pictures of him and Bobby Bowden, man. I remember they just announced it 2 weeks ago that he was had terminal cancer. And normally when they say that, I usually think, okay, he's gonna live a couple of years, but then you always hear about a week or two later, gone.
Yeah. I mean, think about it, man. He spent 34 years at Florida State. His record was 315 wins to 98 losses.
That's incredible. I mean, he's one of the greats, Hall of Famer. I mean, he's but I do put him up there. I put him up there as a top 5 coach for sure.
Right. Up there with the Nick Saban. Man, even like our here in Texas, a lot of people will remember Jackie Sherrill, Coach Sherrill with Texas A&M, one of the great legendary coaches. Bill Yeoman here in Houston was definitely a legendary coach. They didn't have the pedigree as far as many championships as a Bobby Bowden or as a Nick Saban, but definitely coaches who had winning traditions. Dak Prescott says, take the Rangers off of me, stop babysitting me. Dak is upset because he feels like the Cowboys head coach and the owner that babysitting him, they won't let him get out there and play, man.
Well, his shoulder was hurting at the first practice or whatever it was, so they were like, okay, well, your shoulder's hurt because you ain't thrown the ball in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, it is preseason. If I'm Coach McCarthy, I'm not playing Dak until maybe, I don't know, maybe the last preseason game, maybe a series, maybe, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe give him as much reps and game reps in practice, like do 11 on 11, make it as real game possible. Get him I don't know. I mean, the real timing and real speed is the same. So,
yeah. I had a long conversation yesterday. His name will remain nameless, but we had about a 15-minute conversation about the Cowboys and their Super Bowl aspirations. They say this year is Super Bowl or bust for the Cowboys. And I told him, look at this. Dak can't even get on the field. You talking about winning a Super Bowl and your quarterback got a rubber shoulder and he got a rubber band. He can't get it together. The coach want to keep him and bubble wrap, keep him wrapped up, keep him on the sideline. And you come to me talking about Super Bowl.
I haven't even seen Hard Knocks yet, man. I don't have HBO anymore. So
come on, man.
I'm going to go to YouTube and watch it. Now, I ended up going to, to Showtime because HBO they don't have boxing anymore. So Showtime got all the boxes. So I went to Showtime, but I'm going to definitely go to YouTube and watch Hard Knocks, one of my favorite series in football. So I still think the Cowboys are going to win the East, man. I mean, call me crazy, but that they don't call them the NFC least for nothing, man. They're probably the most talented team in that division.
They are. I mean, stack. I kid a lot. Ty, we kid a lot, but you gotta give it to the Cowboys. Their roster is pretty stacked.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, they stacked. So I'm not gonna hate. I'm gonna say the Cowboys are probably gonna go
10-6.
Yeah, I'll probably say 10-6.
10-6, 9-7.
Yeah, and then watch they go 11-5. Just because we said 10-9, watch they go 11-5.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do.
You go 11-5. That's pretty reasonable in the division you win. When you get in the playoffs, though, it's gonna be a little different.
It's gonna be different. Carlton, what's your prediction, Carlton, on the Cowboys? I know you keep up with sports just as much as we do. I want to see your prediction on these Dallas Cowboys and see what's going on with them. As we appreciate you guys hanging out with us on the Overtime Sports Show, powered by our wonderful friends at Academy Sports and Outdoors. And speaking of sports and outdoors, I know I'm switching up on you guys real quick, but I want to highlight one of the top running backs here in the city of Houston, Jaydon Blue. He's going to skip his senior year. Have you ever heard somebody say that before? Well, I'm going to skip my senior year.
I read that.
School.
I saw that come up on the pre stuff that you sent me. I'm like,
yeah.
Wait a minute. I've seen people, skip college, but I ain't never seen nobody skip their senior year. I mean, I know he ran for 2,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, something like that.
Yeah.
He is what, number 80th, 82nd
82.
ranked player. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the dude is a beast. I guess they're thinking they don't want to get him hurt. He's already signed to play. He already signed to play for Texas.
And I wonder, playing football in high school, playing sports, I'm kind of like, bro, we all started 9th, 10th, 11th grade. What's going on with this, man? We might have state aspirations. I know you're going to college. He's already committed to Texas. But I'm thinking about, listen, come on, let's finish this last year, baby. We might win state, and you opted out on us because somebody's got in his head, and, your parents say, hey, we're trying to preserve you. We don't want you to hurt your knee or want anything to happen to you. You can train for the league. But, man, you can hurt your knee walking to the car.
Well, another thing, too, is they have to realize is that he's probably going to get redshirted when he gets to Texas. So he's going to miss his senior year, going to miss his freshman year. So he's going to be basically going on 3 years, without playing ball, with 2 full years and going to your 3rd year without playing, a ball. I don't know. I mean, maybe they talk to Texas and say, hey, it's a good idea to sit out.
Yeah.
Well, I know if I'm the coach of the Longhorns, Steve Sarkisian, I'm sitting there going, you're not going to play?
Yeah.
They come to a mutual agreement saying, you know what, I think it's a good idea. Sit out. You come in here fresh. You know what you can do already. I don't know.
But you know what? This is going to start a trend of people opting out, skipping their scene. We see this, like you said, on the college level. Guys will skip the bowl games. Some of them will stop. We saw several U of H players who stopped mid-season to prepare for the NFL draft. But then I think about a lot of the guys who play the whole season and still prepare for the draft and go on. I think about the other high school kids who will finish the season.
Yeah. Now, back to the whole college thing you're saying. I remember back before we drafted, was it Andre Johnson or one of them, when the running back from Miami, Clinton Portis, tore his knee in the bowl game. And he fell from being the top draft all the way up where round he fell in. And I think that's what kind of started the whole thing about skipping senior season, the bowl game, like Christian McCaffrey skipped his at Stanford. He skipped his bowl game, and he was like, I'm getting ready. A lot of people are doing that now, man. It's just, I mean, they're talking about the money.
I just think on a high school level, if something happened to you, and we definitely don't wish nothing to happen to Blue, and excited that he's, committed to Texas and going to do great things for the Longhorns. But I'm just thinking, like I said, man, on any day, any situation, it can happen. Anything can happen to you. You can do that walking from classroom to classroom. I just think as far as if I was a teammate to him, I'm thinking, well, man, we in high school together, we want to kind of finish together and get a state run going on. Carlton, I saw your comment 11-5 for the Cowboys. And like Ty says, he should finish school. He'll regret it later. Yeah.
He's not playing
school. Yeah. Yeah.
This summer, this year. So, I mean, I'm sure he talked to his legal advisors, his doctors. UT was definitely heavily involved in that decision. I'm telling you, bro.
Come on, bro. But how would you feel about it, though? I mean, like I said, I've already said how I would be disappointed. I mean, I get the point your parents, they're trying to protect you. Texas is trying to protect you. But think about it. You're not going to be the only running back that's coming to Texas next year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, for sure. And they may be somebody that's in line that he's not playing, that's going to come in there and ball out. And then what happens next? You're going to sit out your freshman year, and possibility of you not even being able to start, maybe sharing the backfield, but not being a star. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
And I'm, forgive me for being me, but I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. And I don't want, and I hope that this doesn't start trend across the country with high school seniors skipping out on their last year. I just hope that doesn't happen. I understand all of the other stuff that goes on behind the scenes, but I want us to be able to see these guys finish their last year and hopefully win a state championship. G-Man, I got to tell you, bro, I'm a little excited. Our Houston Rockets, we've kicked off the rookies in action. We saw Evan Mobley and Jalen Green play in the first game, and then second game, of course, Jalen Green versus CADE Cunningham. I'm feeling real good about these Rockets, man. Christopher's doing this thing. We rolling in it. I mean, I know it's just.
I watched it last night. Jalen Green definitely outplayed Cade Cunningham, although Cade Cunningham, I mean, he's still balled out. He's a beast. But I was really surprised about this Christopher dude. Got some ups. He definitely, I think he had, 24 last, or he had something. He scored up there. I know Jalen Green had like 24 points. But he was definitely balling, man. I mean, I had never heard of the dude.
Well, him and Jalen Green played together. You know, they were playing for the AAU squads. So they already had a history of playing together. That was one of the reasons I think why the Rockets drafted him as well, because they knew of the history with him and Jalen Green. And I'm really impressed. You know, I was a Mobley guy, I can't lie. But after watching Green of these first couple of games, I like his potential, man. I think he needs to put on some weight, though.
Yeah, for sure. And in small shorts, he's rocking like the John Stockton shorts. He may have to bring them suckers down a little lower than close to the knees, but But he's they're taking old school. They're going back to old school.
They're going, you might as well put your boots on, because this is about to happen. So out of Mobley, Cunningham, or Green, who you think is going to have the better career?
Career, man, that's going to be horrible, man. But I got to go with the hometown team, I mean, the flashes I saw Green, but then I saw Cunningham.
Yep.
Big time flashes last night. I mean, it's going to be, and look what Luka Doncic is doing in his third year. He just got a max deal. I mean, third year of the league. These guys can basically do what Luka did in his first 2 years in the league.
Yep.
As much potential they got.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, for right now, for me, I'm gonna go with Cunningham. I think, like I said, I'm a fan of Green from what I witnessed and saw him with his, coming in with the Rockets, developing in the G League. But I think right now, I saw why these first couple of games, why Cunningham was an overall number one pick. Man, he's solid jumper, defense. Right now, I'm gonna get an edge to Cunningham. I just think he's a little bit more of a quality shooter, just a quality all-around player for Detroit, and I think he's gonna do great things. But I believe we're gonna get us a couple of championships with the team constructed and a couple of free agent pieces in a couple of years. That's going to be good for the Rockets. I think we'll come out like Phoenix did, man, and make it to the NBA Finals.
Well, the other draft pick didn't look too bad last night. He's a tall dude. What Timber or something. I don't even know what his name was.
He's solid in the middle. I mean, the skill, and he's not going to jump out of the gym. But down low, you saw his footwork.
He had the Yao Ming footwork.
Yes, sir. I'm glad. I'm excited about him in the middle. And then they just bought out Garuba's contract. He's on his way to H-Town as we speak. He's flying to the city now. So we got all our rookies here. We're going to be able to see them playing together. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with our Rockets. You brought it up about Luka Doncic. $207 million extension.
Yeah, only been in the league 3 years.
$207 million, bro.
I said it before, man. I think he's going. I'm not a Dallas Maverick fan, but I'm a Luka Doncic fan. I think he's going to win an MVP, at least one, or if not 2 or 3 championships. I think they need some more pieces, but they definitely looking like they're on their way. Yeah. But I like the dude, man. But $207 million, good Lord, can I get a loan?
I mean, woo! I was like,
he's like, I don't even know. I ain't bought nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. He's only, I don't even, 21, 22 years old. I don't even know what he's
a young man. I mean, and they say the star potential, I think he's one of the faces of the future of the league, as we know, and he's a great quality player for the Dallas Mavericks. I was hoping he might get the free agency and we're able to ease him out and bring him to H-Town. But right now, it's kind of like that contract Harden signed with us and Chris Paul. Those contracts look big at the time, and now we see with this extension with Luke, $207 million. Man, is he gonna be like the greatest Dallas Maverick in your opinion?
I know they were talking about it yesterday. They said they wanted to have the same career as Dirk, if not better than Dirk Nowitzki. And right now, Dirk is their best player ever. I think Luka will be better than Dirk. Because it's an all-around game. I know Dirk had that outside shot, being 6'11", whatever he was. But Luka, man, he got the handles, point guard, rebound, shoot, assist. Yeah, I mean, he got it all.
Man, Dirk was bad in the middle, though.
Yeah, he was.
Dallas won. My thing is this: do we measure? And this is just me. I like to measure greatness as far as the league goes, you got to get a championship or two. If Luka Doncic don't get a championship, but stat-wise he's better than Dirk, then does that make him the greatest player in Dallas Mavericks history? Just based upon stats or championship? Because to me, Dirk got one. He got a ring.
Yeah, Dirk got one, but dude's only been in the league 3 years. I mean, we'll see what. I mean, his ceiling is. There is no ceiling on his ceiling. You know what I mean? Like the sky's the limit for him, bro. And I just have a feeling that dude's gonna win multiple MVPs, and I'm gonna be a little jealous, man, because that's the I-45 rivals. But
I don't listen. Is he better? Is it the next Larry Bird? I don't know.
Nah,
come back in
Larry Bird.
4 years. Yeah.
He played in the era where you got an elbow to the nose. That was awful. Now it's ticky-tack fouls everywhere. You can shoot threes and get. I mean, but Larry Bird was a sniper when it came to shooting the three. Man. Sniper, and even down low. But Luka got it all too. He's just a big point guard, man. I mean, I don't even know who to compare him to. Magic Johnson, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you think about Larry Bird. 6'9". Like you said, was able to rebound, go out. Larry Bird I remember Gary Payton told a story. He said Larry Bird told him, I'm going to tell you everywhere I'm going to shoot on this court, and you won't be able to do anything about it. So as the game was going on, he was picking spots. I'm about to go over here. I'm going to shoot the ball. He said, man, Larry, get that ball, shoot over top of his head. There was nothing he could do about it. Nothing.
Like the dream shake. Couldn't stop it.
Couldn't stop it.
Only way you're gonna stop it if he missed the bucket. That's the only way you're gonna stop it. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy.
I was shocked and amazed at the fact that Dennis Schroeder left the Lakers to go to the Celtics. He rejected a deal with the Lakers to go to the. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm shocked.
That's. I guess he don't have he dreams. Well, the Celtics are not little pushover. They had a good little squad last year with Tatum, and I mean they're gonna be all right. But you were at the Lakers, man. You had a chance. You have a chance to represent the West in the finals. Easily.
Yeah. My thing was he wanted a $100 million contract. They offered him 4 years, $84 million. You're off $16 million. So he decided I'm gonna go sign a 1-year deal with the Celtics and then try free agency again after that. But my thing, I'm thinking, as we just saw with Luke, you can get an extension. You play well enough. The team that you guys have with Westbrook and Dwight Howard and several other pieces coming back to the lake. These guys going to age out in a minute anyway. So you're going to be the future of what's going on in LA. And I think that you could have got an extension if you would have played up to that level. Because to me, him coming from OKC to LA last year, he didn't play up to his full potential. I didn't recognize him.
No, he was balling when he played us in the playoffs in the bubble.
Yes.
OKC, he was balling. But I didn't see too much last year. So I don't know. He made that boat might have sailed. I'd probably start swimming back, try to jump on that boat. Say, hey, let me come back. I made a mistake.
He said, come back.
Hey, reel me in. But yeah, man. So we'll see, man. I just think it's a dumb mistake because anything can happen.
Yeah.
You hurt yourself 1 year. I mean, I don't know.
I gotta lend this next one to you, man. We just saw Spence Jr. drop out of his playing.
I was supposed to be there. Me and Brando was supposed to be there. I'm still going to Vegas. But if y'all missed it, Spence was actually in Las Vegas for the pre-fight week, which he got there, and he was there on Monday. And yesterday morning, he went through his physical exam, and the doctor noticed he had a torn retinal in his eye. Mm-hmm. So they were like, there's no way you can fight like that.
No.
He flew him back to Dallas last afternoon. He had surgery today. He's still going to come back from it, but they ended up putting Ugas in his place. So Pacquiao's going to fight Ugas, which, like I said, I'm going to still be down there in Vegas. I'm going to go to the fight. The hype is not going to be nowhere near the same, but Ugas is the champ as well. So I was really looking forward to this fight. I thought Texas would have been represented really good. Right. Errol Spence, I think he could have beat a legend, but
he can't see, G, man. He can't see.
Well, it would have been different if he would have been in Dallas when they found out, but he was actually in Vegas, so he was ready to fight. He was there going to his pre-fight.
And it's like you, if you can't see, it's like it's gonna be difficult. So I think, like I said, maybe move it back
Hey.
2022. Give him another chance to get it done, because it's gonna be difficult, man. If you don't have your vision, bro, you don't want to get hit in the eye.
Man, hey,
yeah, I can't do it.
Hey, real quick before we get, I know we're about to leave in a minute. Before we do, I'm gonna mention something real quick, and I don't know if we talked about it, man, but tomorrow night, something very, 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 very important is happening.
What's that?
If I tell you a line of a movie, I bet you will get it like that.
Tell me the right line.
If
man.
you build it, he will come.
Help me with the movie.
Field of Dreams. Come on, man. They are doing Major League Baseball Field of Dreams live in Iowa tomorrow, and on the same cornfield where they did the movie. They built a little 8,000-seat stadium in the cornfields. The Yankees and the White Sox are going to be throwing on the old school uniforms.
Yeah, we should have sent you there, man. That's what you should have went.
Well, the reason why I'm saying is because, I'm actually talking about it on the air because it's presented by Geico, and it's going to be on Fox 26. The coverage starts at 5 p.m. So they're making a whole it's been 30 years since the movie came out, and I'm actually excited because I never thought, and when I saw the movie, I'm thinking that'd be pretty cool if they ever did a game there, but how are you going to do a game? They did it, man. They created a stadium for 8,000 fans in the cornfield. Man,
listen, sister, you just gave a nice plug to Geico. I want you to buy us a couple of those jerseys. And
they look nice, man. Boy. I look like Shoeless Joe Jackson, boy. I mean, I'm telling you, hey, I'm excited. So again, not a shameful plug. It's all good. But presented by Geico on Fox 26 tomorrow. It's going down, baby. Field of Dreams.
What's up, man? Listen, we powered by Academy Sports and Outdoors on this show. Don't be giving out no free plug. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Academy Sports and Outdoors.
James Earl Jones, he did his thing.
He's a beast,
bro.
Yeah, he's a beast. Have fun out there, man. If
I will.
You're doing what you do. And
I will be here next Wednesday. I catch my flight to Vegas next Wednesday night, so I'll be on the show next Wednesday. So I'm ready.
Okay. Well, before we get out of here, we got to wrap it up. Just a couple of minutes left. The Astros swept the series with the Colorado Rockies today. They won 5-1. And congratulations to Astros kind of getting back on track after splitting the previous series 2 games to 2. So, we won 5-1 today. I'm excited, man. The Astros look pretty good. We're in the dog days now. We're going down the home stretch.
Dog days of summer. September's coming up, and then it's time for October baseball.
Yeah, Alex Bregman ought to be back pretty soon.
I talked to Paul Wall. That's his boy, and he said that he's actually. Did you see the story? First of all, let me backtrack. Did you see the story when he was coming from the AAA? He was driving down the freeway, and there was a kid and his dad who had their car broke down, and the kid was wearing an Alex Bregman jersey. He didn't know. Well, a man stopped to help him out with the car. It was Alex Bregman. Oh, wow. Is that crazy? Alex Bregman got out the car and helped him. The kid tweeted it. The kid got so many likes on Twitter, and people were retweeting it. I thought that was cool because Alex Bregman kind of knew about cars, I guess. He told him what the problem was. They couldn't fix it. But Alex Bregman actually pulled over to help out, and the kid was wearing an Alex Bregman jersey. That's crazy. Wow. You know? That's crazy.
Hopefully got him a couple tickets to the game.
I know you got a picture. I know that, but
that's what Alex will do. He'll hook him up. So I'm just ready to get him back on the field because I want him to see. We got this month and then September, and then it'll be playoff time. We're still in first place, so the Astros are looking pretty good. I think we only got about 20 home games left out of this whole season, so we got more road games than we have home games left. So if you haven't had a chance to get out, see the Astros, and we're on this playoff run. Gurriel will be back on Friday back at first base, so we're looking forward to seeing that.
All my friends out there who offer me tickets to games, don't tell me at 5 o'clock the day of. I had club seats, free parking right behind home plate for last night's game, but they tell me at 5 o'clock. I'm like, man.
Yeah. I hate that. I hate when
people look good. That. I mean, I'm all throw at my man. I smell a little bit like Badusse. I was like, man, I had to get out of here.
But listen, it's baseball, man. You're going to be outdoors. Anyway, so if it's a night game, they had a roof open. Ain't nobody going to smell you, man. Go on out there and enjoy the game. Listen, this has been fun. Well, thanks again. It is powered by Academy Sports and Outdoors. It's time for you to get out there. Go by Academy. School is back, and you need some good shoes, sporting gear for your kids. A lot of Little League football is happening around the city, around the country. Academy is where you want to go. Get your shoulder pads. We got to get our wrist pads. We got to get the knee pads. We got to get all the essentials to make sure we're ready for school and for sports. You can get that plus more. Listen, we're coming upon The holiday, Labor Day will be here before we know it. Go by and get your dad a grill. Your mama might want a grill now. Go by and get them a grill so that they can enjoy themselves.
There's so many things you can buy at Academy. Man, that's a one-stop shop, bro. That's a one-stop shop.
Everything in there, man, including them Yankee jerseys that you're gonna get us.
Yeah, I'm the old school. I mean, I won't rock it, but I wouldn't mind getting one signed and putting it up, man. So
yeah, well, now don't get one, get two. You keep saying one.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. So
stay focused, man. I said two. You try and get out of here. Thank you. Academy Sports and Outdoors. It's the Overtime Sports Show. Keep up with my man G-Man at 97.9 The Bizarre.
At G-Man 979, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, G-Man Guerrero on Facebook. It's all there, baby.
Yeah, follow me, Faith and Fame with AV. You can hear me on Magic 102.1 from 5 to 9 a.m. during the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. And sometimes all throughout the day, you never know where I'll be. And please support our Station Praise 92.1 as well. It's been fun. Have fun out there, guys. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Thank you again. G-Man, give him a dance, man. You ain't danced in a couple of weeks, baby. What's up? Uh-oh. That's that I'm going to change the time move right there. Oh, Jesus.